Hi to everyone, welcome to Dev Coding. In today's video, we are going to learn about lists in Python. Let's get started. To create a list, we need to have a list variable. In my case, it is list1, and I will set it equal to comma separated values enclosed within square brackets like 1, 2, 3. To get the length of our list, we need to pass our variable to len function and let's print the output. You can see it printed 3 because we have 3 elements in our list. Let's see how the indexing works with list. For example, if you have a list with length n, then the indexing will be 0 to n minus 1. Let's access list elements. To access the list elements, we need to specify its index value. You can see in index 0 we have 1. Let's see what will be the value in the index 1. You can see in index 1 we have 2. Let's increment our indices values by 2 more. Let's see what will happen. You can see Python thrown index out of range error. It happened because in our list 1 we have 3 elements and the final index value will be 2, and we are trying to access element at index 3 which doesn't exist within the list. That's why it shows error. To print the entire list, we need to pass our list variable to print function so that it will print our entire list. To add a new value, we have inbuilt method called append, and we have to specify our value. When I print the list 1, you can see our 10 value has been added to our list. To remove a value, we have inbuilt method called remove, and we need to specify our required value. When I print the list 1, you can see our 10 value has been removed from the list. One more point to be noted here, whatever the value we are passing to this remove method should be exist within the list. To remove the last element from the list, we have inbuilt method called pop, which will pop out the last element from the list. When I print the list 1, you can see it has popped out 3 from the list. Let's add more values to our list. This time I'm trying to append more values at a time. Let's see what will happen. I'm trying to print our list 1. You can see Python thrown an error. It happens because to the append function we need to pass only one value at a time. Multiple values are not supported with this method. Let's append more values. I'm trying to append 10, 20, minus 1 to our list 1. Let's see. You can see that 10, 20, minus 1 has been added to our list. We have a sorting method as well, which will sort our list in ascending order. To make it to sort descending order, we need to pass reverse equal to true within this sort method to sort our list in descending order. We have one more method called reverse. It will reverse our entire list. When I print the output, you can see our entire list has been reversed. Let's see more methods with examples. Let me create our list 1 again with values 1, 2, 3. To remove an element at particular index, we have pop method and we need to specify our index value. When I print the list 1, you can see element at index 1 has been removed. You can also duplicate the list using copy method. Here I am copying list 1 with list 2. When I print the list 2, you can see both are same. You can also join in the two lists using plus operator. I will create a new list 3 using list 1 and list 2. When I print the list 3, you can see both are joined together. We can also duplicate the list element by n times. For this, we need to multiply our list with n times. You can see in the output, when I print the list 1, you can see all the elements are duplicated by 5 times. You have inbuilt method called count. It will count number of occurrences of element. For this, you need to pass a valid element. You can also modify the elements in the list by using its index and simply assign a new value. Here I am assigning index 1 with 10. When I print the list 1, you can see 10 has been replaced. You can also extend the length of the list by using extend method. I will extend our list 1 using list 2. You can see in the output it has been extended by 2 values. That's it for today's video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to Dev Coding. Thank you.